People always have the question, why are the former Soviet states so fucked up? Why do they always have border disputes? This can unironically be explained simply. Well, you see, when the USSR formed under one funny mustache man, the Georgian one, not the Austrian one, he thought, so I've just annexed all these countries, but I am only one man in charge of Russia. And if life in the USSR gets hard and they see how Westoids live, they might want to secede from the USSR and become independent. So what this extremely hilarious Georgian man did was give certain regions of countries autonomy. So if they wanted to leave the USSR, they would have a lot of bullshit to deal with to actually have their full country back because of all these autonomous regions. For example, he gave autonomy to several parts of Azerbaijan. So if Azerbaijan wanted to secede from the USSR, they would have this bullshit to deal with. He fucked up his own country the most though. While in other places he would create some autonomous regions or try to Russify them. We'll talk about that later. He created not one, not two, but 3 autonomous regions within Georgia and divided its land. For example, here in the mountain country, we have a desert, and within that desert is located a monastery complex from the 6th century. And then Stalin, being the tanky he was, decided to give a part of that monastery to Azerbaijan to divide everything up. Also guys, religion isn't important, why do you care about it, you know? So now all of the Caucasus is stuck between these stupid things that was caused by this one hilarious man. He created 3 autonomous regions within Georgia, and 2 of them are still being disputed to this day and has caused many wars. But that's what he did in the mountain land. What he did to Latvia was fucking crazy. He essentially tried to ethnically them. This was called Russification. Latvians and Russians are different people and they speak different languages. And in Latvian schools, the amount of time dedicated to Latvian language lessons was 38.5 hours and Russian was 72.5 hours. This is what cultural cleansing is like. There was a letter smuggled from the Latvian SSR to the Western world from the higher ups in the Soviet Union, which read, the first main task is to transfer from Russia, Belarus, and Ukraine as many Russians, Belarusians and Ukrainians as possible, and to resettle them permanently in Latvia. Now the Republic already has a number of large enterprises where there are almost no Latvians among the workers, engineering, technical personnel, and directors. There are also those where most of the workers are Latvians, but none of the executives understand Latvian. About 65% of doctors working in municipal health institutions do not speak Latvian. Demands of the newcomers to increase the Russian language, radio and television broadcasts in the Republic are being satisfied. At the present time, 1 radio program and 1 television program is broadcast entirely in Russian and the other program is mixed. Thus about 2/3 of the radio and television broadcasts in the Republic are in Russian. About half of the periodicals published in Latvia are in Russian anyway. Works of Latvian writers and school textbooks in Latvian cannot be published because there is a lack of paper, but books written by Russian authors and school textbooks in Russian are published. There are many collectives where Latvians have an absolute majority. Nevertheless, if there is a single Russian in the collective, he will demand that the meeting be conducted in Russian and his demand will be satisfied. If this is not done, then the collective is accused of nationalism. And even to this day, a big percentage of Latvia does not speak Russian. Because if you're Georgian, you'll speak Georgian. If you're Armenian, you'll speak Armenian. If you're Polish, you'll speak Polish. But it's because these places didn't get the same treatment as Latvia did. Because who the fuck knows why, bro? Who the fuck knows? Stalin was just doing shit. This Russification is what modern day Russia uses to declare wars on other countries, saying they want to protect the Russian-speaking population, which is why no country wants a Russian minority in their population. Not because they hate Russians, but because they can use the Russian minority as a reason to declare war and invade other countries, which has happened literally countless times. For any upcoming dictators watching this video, glad you enjoyed this tutorial. Thank you for watching, like and subscribe, and goodbye.
I need more bullets! I need more bullets! Hasta la vista, baby! Hasta la vista, baby! Hasta la vista, baby! I need more bullets! I need more bullets! No, I know, big stranger. Come on, sir! Let's go to the gym, boy.